It's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're Indian music.
Yeah. Everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget that there's anything between you and the musicians, and when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience. Something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Well, good evening once again, everybody. We hope you're well. It's a beautiful summer's day here in London. It's 8 p.m. and we're back with the virtual Green Note once more. My name is Nick Harris and I'm one of the engineers here at Green Note, and I'm back in the hot seat again, hosting an evening of some of the finest singer-songwriters from all around the world that have graced the Green Note stage. That was a little bit about us. We're going to sort of steam into the music as quickly as possible this evening. We had a couple of little technical issues just before the start of the show, so we're running a couple of minutes late, so we're not going to hang about too much. As always, we have three wonderful singer-songwriters. Again, it's a truly international bill once more. Firstly, from North Carolina, broadcasting from North Carolina this evening, Green Note regulars will know her and her band, the Honeycutters, that have been on the stage many times. Please welcome Amanda Anne Platt. Good evening, Amanda. How are you doing? Or good afternoon, should I say, for you?
It's right. It's afternoon here. I'm well, thank you.
That's good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Next on the bill is somebody obviously that many people will know, both as bass player and singer for the Magic Numbers, and a fantastic songwriter in her own right, and she herself has graced in her own right the Green Note stage many times. Please welcome Michele Stodart. Good evening, Michele.
Hey everyone, how you doing?
I'm all right.
You're right, Nick?
We're all good, I think. I think sort of calm and just gently drifting on into it. So, yeah, deep breaths. Watch out for that sofa. Sorry, in joke. Sorry, there's a little bit of nonsense going on before the show. Finally, last but not least, from broadcasting from Brighton, I think that's right. He'll tell me if I'm not. Please welcome David Ford. Good evening, David. How are you?
Dream of broadcasting from Brighton. I'm from
I thought you were
Brighton's
Brighton.
inexpensive little cousin Eastbourne, just down the coast.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Hand slapped there.
Yeah.
Firmly. Right. For those of you who haven't seen the show before, what we're doing, it's an in the round type affair. It's very, very easy. Each singer will sing one song. We'll move on to the next one, move on to the next one. We'll go around a couple of times. After that, we'll have a little break, have a little chat. Then we'll go around another couple of times. And at the end of all of that, should you wish to, we're running a Zoom conference call, a Q&A with the artists. We'll send you the details towards the end of the broadcast. Come and join us, chat with the artists, chat with us, chat with each other. So yeah, wait for the details on that till a little bit later in the show. Right then, on with the music. So firstly, please welcome to our virtual stage, Amanda Anne Platt.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. It's really an honor to be involved in this. I love the green note and never dreamed I could be playing the green note while I'm just home in my office here in Black Mountain, North Carolina. So thanks for having me on. I guess I'm going to kick off with a newer tune that I wrote last year. It's called Only Just to Smile. Blowing up the bridge tonight, the one I crossed a million times. Let the Hudson hold it now. But every time I close my eyes, it's all lit up at Christmas time. So mighty and so proud. We can't all die young, honey, all blazing glory in our prime. Might be nobody weeps for us. But as they built that new bridge, well, young and old stood side by side. I swear the Tappan's Eve was smiling through the rust. 'Cause it's a slow turn, baby, it's a slow turn. And I traded the thrill of a stranger's hand for the sureness of your arms. Yeah, I cashed in all of my wild days for swapping stories in our living room. And the things I left behind may call to me sometimes, but if I look back now, it's only just to smile. Don't regret the lessons, no, I don't regret the time. I don't regret the shadows, 'cause they let me know that there was light. But the years I didn't love myself, well, honey, that's a crime. And I'd wish it on no enemy of mine. Here, what we've got's a family. People come and go. I am not so foolish as to think I know the road. But the good times will be sweeter for the sad days we have known. And I hope you won't forget there was this time when you could hold us both. 'Cause it's a slow turn, baby, it's a slow turn. And I traded the thrill of a stranger's hand for the sureness of your arms. Yeah, I cashed in all of my wild days for swapping stories in our living room. and the things I left behind, they call to me sometimes, but if I look back now, it's only just to smile. They're blowing up the bridge tonight, the one I crossed 1,000,000 times. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a great new song. Yeah, I'm going to play, well, a new song in the way that it's not been recorded yet. But I just started recording it actually on my new record that's coming out hopefully soon. And it's called Tell Me. Tell me it's not over. Tell me there's no other who could make you smile. Go on and tell me. Tell me there's no chance you'd leave. They're walking out that door ain't something you'd ever do, and I don't stand the chance of losing you. Are there any of the other sides to me that you couldn't love? Are there any of the other sides to me that you couldn't help dreaming of? Oh, tell her. Tell her that you're mine. And tell her that these lies you've shared have ran the test of time. Go on and tell her. Tell her what a fool you've been, and somehow you'll stay friends, but it will have to end, 'cause love could never be the same again. Are there any of the other sides to me that you couldn't love? Are there any of the other sides to me that you couldn't help dreaming of? Is it worth all of these tears? Are there any of the other sides to me that you couldn't love? Oh, won't you tell me? Tell me it's not over.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Michelle, you're killing me. What are you doing to me?
Oh, David.
It's nice to see you.
Yes, you too.
Oh, you've gone again. It was nice to see you briefly. and you as well, Amanda. We haven't met.
We haven't met, but it's nice.
So nice to feel like I'm in North Carolina a little bit.
I know, it's true, right?
Yeah. It's like as close to a holiday as I'm going to
I'm hoping I can like rub the screen and have a little bit of that magic.
Right. Well, I'm not going to do a new song because, I like to just mess with you a little bit. It's newish. It's a song from my most recent record. This is not about the fact that no one can ever get me to answer the telephone, but it's kind of something along those lines.
With a chill through the house, with slam on the door. You said I won't be coming around here anymore. We're creatures of destiny, we don't get a choice. Now I keep punching your number, but I don't hear your voice. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Threats come up empty every time and again. Won't you beat on my door and come out of the rain? It drums on the tin roof, yeah, and it runs down the walls. And I hear nothing but ringing every time that I call. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. In a chaos of blue lights, did judgment arrive? They said I was the last one to see her alive. Get your story in check, boy, he said, and then he snapped on the cuffs. but all I had was the truth, and the truth ain't enough. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone? Ooh. Why don't you answer your telephone?
Wonderful.
I love that one, dude. It's really good.
I like the twist at the end. Or I thought it was a twist.
Yeah.
Are you? We have a note here to eat our mics, so since I just have this one, I'll. You can actually. Sorry if that made a terrible noise. Yeah, I have to say this is really. I've never done anything like this, and it's such a great, especially right now when I've literally not really left my house for weeks on end. It's really nice to be able to do an in the round like this. So it's good to meet you both.
Yeah, same.
Hi. Are you in like proper full lockdown over there? Like,
Well, we have a stay home, stay safe order. So I don't know if that counts as lockdown, but I mean it's very surreal because we so I live in a small town in Western North Carolina, and it's pretty on the street that I live on, it's just people are jogging up and down and walking their dogs, and since I haven't been going anywhere, it's very easy for me to not feel like the world is ending. However, I did drive somewhere last week. And all the signs on the highway they just say like stay home. So we're not supposed to be really doing much, I guess.
and have you been drinking disinfectant like the president advises?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, absolutely. We're just using ivory soap to wash our hands. I don't know if that quite is supposed to.
That soap made of ivory. That's not kosher. Yeah. The elephants.
Get any of that?
Well, desperate times. What can we do? We've run out of every sort of disinfectant other than ivory soap, and the stores are all. It's we have the hoarding phenomenon, which I don't know if it's a particularly American thing or if you have it in the UK as well. But everybody went and bought up all the toilet paper and every sort of disinfectant that you could imagine, and it's not that they're. I don't know. It's people have this fear of a shortage, I guess. So that's something that you can't get for love or money.
I have 150,000 rolls in my garage, so if I could ship some to you.
Yeah, it's a tidy little business you're starting, isn't it?
It's more of a hobby, really.
No pun intended. All right. Well, I'll follow suit and do one that's not new. This is a song off of our 2016 album. I don't know. I think it's on the ropes. But it's a song about somebody who fell on hard times, perhaps, and went insane. So perhaps we can all relate to that now. It's called 500 Pieces. Seen you down on Polk Street, talking trash and high on speed, and they say you used to know how to bump and grind. Now you got too much on your mind, like 500 pieces of your heart. 500 arrows miss their mark. It took 4 strong men to take you. Took the whole damn world to break you. Now you're living in an old hotel, cable TV and a patchwork quilt. And there's 500 pieces of your mind. 500 loves you left behind. Traveler of time and space, oh, you're such a pretty face. And it's a shame your mother never knew. 'Cause baby, it ain't hard to see in the warm glow of the TV screen. You're more than the mess they made. Trying to collect the pieces of all the people that you like and love. Maybe it ain't too late. Your little brother can still be saved from 500 pieces of your heart. 500 arrows miss their mark. Traveler of time and space, oh, you're such a pretty face. And it's a shame your mother never knew. 'Cause baby, it ain't hard to see in the warm glow of the TV screen. You're more than the mess they made you. And baby, it's real clear to me in the bright lights of the TV screen. You're more than the mess they made you. Thank you.
The crowd goes wild.
Quiet down, quiet down.
Oh, that's so good. I'm such a fan, actually, to be honest.
Oh,
So I'm
thank
gonna do a bit of a online Mexican wave here.
Right back
On my
at you.
own. On my own. Yeah, no, total fan of your songwriting and voice, and yeah, it's great. So it's nice to be on the bill with you.
Thank you. Well, right back at you. It's an honor.
Yes, thank you. So I guess
So it
I'm
is.
next, right? I'm gonna play a song. I think that's what we call it. It's one of my second album, and yeah, it goes a bit like this.
Ain't no woman like me now, ooh, darling. Ain't no woman gonna rescue your soul. Ain't no woman like me now, ooh, darling. No, there ain't no Oh, honey, there's no other woman like yours. Ain't no woman to treat you right, no. Ain't no woman gonna keep you warm at night. Take a good look at what's inside. If you've got nothing left standing at your door, you'll see there's just no other woman but yours. I keep you waiting. Nothing unites the two as I try to pull together what's ours. Oh, honey, there's no other woman like yours. Ain't no woman like me now, darling. Ain't no woman gonna pick you up off the floor. Ain't no woman gonna stay with you forever. No, there ain't no one to call home. And there's nothing left standing at your door. Oh no, you'll never find a woman like yours. So won't you open your eyes and look no more?
Love that song.
So glad my mic was muted. I was singing all the very high harmonies on it. Missed everyone by a mile.
I could hear you, man. I can hear you.
Yeah. Could you feel it? Yeah.
It's deep in here.
I went for the piano solo as well, but that I got that very wrong.
Oh man, they need to sort this technology out. I mean,
yeah, there's the technology existed to do duets over this thing. Is there like a time? I'm guessing there's a time lag. No, is there?
I don't know.
Did you deliberately pause a long time before?
There must be some.
Let's not add any more complications to it.
It seems like we're all pretty on it. I think we could do it. Should we finish up with, like, I don't know, we must all know the same Bob Dylan song. We could all play Nothing Heavy Story.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I guess I'll sing one, shall I?
No.
That wasn't me telling you to go away by any means. That's like simple. There was a lull in the conversation.
We just magically go away automatically. You know, it's like.
All right, I'm done with you. Go on, away with you. It's my moment. I didn't mean that. I love you both dearly. Okay, this is a new song that I've been writing a few songs about coronavirus, not about the virus itself. Viruses aren't particularly fertile ground for writing about. I don't have the necessary scientific background to really do it justice. But it occurred to me that there's the way that the world and society has changed, albeit temporarily, as a result of the COVID-19 situation. It's brought about this whole new brand of melancholy that never existed before, as far as I'm aware. And I kind of thought that kind of interesting. And as a songwriter and someone who sort of deals in kind of you know, human emotions and what have you, I thought it's yeah, these are interesting times. So I thought I would try and document them somewhat in song. So here's a song about this whole situation. Baby, there's trouble we cannot see. Don't know what's gonna happen to you or to me. It's not the answer, it's only a start. So let's all stand together 6 feet apart. I'm gonna miss you, my brother, Lord only knows when. We'll be down at the bottle shop drinking again. Love to the family with all of my heart. I'll be right beside you 6 feet apart. Maybe September, well, there'll be a bright sunny day. Till then I'll be keeping away. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, my darling, but you can't go to school or play with your cousins or go to the pool. Yeah, I know just how cruel and unfair it all seems. It's hard to explain just what sacrifice means. Oh, Maria, just ain't any good. I can't come and see you like I promised I would. All this saving your life, well, it's breaking your heart. But you'll always be with me 6 feet apart. Yes, you'll always be with me 6 feet apart.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, what a lovely way to spend the summer. Oh, it's not really summer, it's still spring, but a really summery,
Feels like
certainly
summer.
summery day here in London, even if I am in a dark room.
It's always summer in Eastbourne.
Oh yeah, I've heard that, especially near your house. I've heard.
Exactly.
Excellent. Right. For those of you who have been regulars to the show, we take a little moment here just to allow our three artists to have a drink, get themselves sorted, and just have a little moment to themselves. As I sort of mentioned at the top of the show, we were having a few little technical difficulties, and as the last show, Imi and Risa, who own the Green Note, normally join us at this point in time and come and have a little chat and talk about the Green Note and all that sort of thing. We can't do that, so we have a pre-recorded message again this evening. So I'm just going to say welcome, Imi and Risa.
Hey.
Hi.
We just wanted to check in and say hello today. Unfortunately, we are both having tech issues, so we're not able to join you live. So this is a little video clip that we made earlier because we just wanted to say hello and to tell you a bit about this series. So we are streaming live every Wednesday and Friday night.
8 o'clock UK time.
Yeah, you can catch it on Facebook and YouTube, and please follow us on both those places or one of those places if you don't already. Yeah, we've had a really fun time putting this series together. We've got some amazing lineups. We've had some amazing lineups, and we've got lots more coming up.
Just announced a couple.
Yeah.
We've just announced a couple of new ones for next month, and really excited about them. We've got Sam Baker, Chastity Brown, and Bronwyn Brent.
Yeah.
3 Green Note favourites.
Yeah.
And
Kath Williams and
yeah,
Danny Wilson.
Catherine Williams, Danny Wilson, and Sylvie Lewis, and Oh Susanna, and Boo Hewardine, and Jess Morgan.
So
That's
that's more music, amazing music coming up. And yeah, check out our Spotify playlist if you haven't already. It gives you a really good taster of everything coming up in the next few weeks. And
it's a great way to discover new artists that you may not know already. So.
Yeah, that you can find that through our website.
Yeah, and just a few words about the series. It's called Virtually Green Note, and it's we started it as a response to the unexpected world events and having to close our venue, our physical venue, and all being stuck at home. But more importantly is we wanted to support the musicians that are such an integral and important part of what we do. And Green Note wouldn't be Green Note without our musicians, would it?
Yeah.
So yeah, musicians have been hit particularly hard by recent events. A lot of them have had gigs and tours cancelled. So the way we're running this is we're not selling tickets for the shows, but we're asking you to, if you watch it, to please make a donation.
Right.
Suggested
Sorry
donation is
about that.
£10 for whatever you can afford.
I've
whatever
lost you all there for a second.
Whatever you can give during these times would be hugely appreciated, and all the money is divided between the musicians playing that particular night.
We were complimenting
the easiest way to
ourselves
donate
on
is via
what,
PayPal, but if you don't have PayPal, there's other options too. Just send us an email, and yeah, we'll let you know.
There should be a PayPal link also on the Facebook and YouTube sites, and also on our website, so you should find it there. Yeah,
should we get back to the music?
Yeah, let's do that. All right, enjoy the rest of the show.
Enjoy.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we had a little technical problem there, and I lost absolutely everything, all the feeds, all of that.
Oh gosh.
Sorry about that. It's and it all got a little bit weird. Sorry. There we go. we were in the background, all 4 of us, Imi, Risa, myself, and Patch, were going, do you know what? This is the technically most smooth show that we've done so far. This is the 5th one in, and it's going, this is banging. And the moment that went out, that was it. Yeah, the whole thing just fell on its arse. Well, at least it did for me. So sorry about that. So it all gets a little bit funky at our end when things go wrong. Oh, that was a moment. Right. Okay. I shall gather myself back once more. So that was obviously all about Green Note and what's been going on and all that sort of thing over the last few weeks. What we're going to do, or what I want to just say is to have hello to everybody out there at the moment. This actually, as well as was going to be our most technically smooth show, this is also our most well-attended show of the whole season. I think we were topping out about well over 400 people there. So thank you so much, guys, for coming in and listening.
How many still on now, though?
Yeah. This apparently, yeah.
They've all left.
Yeah. That's it. It's just
arsing around, Nick.
Yeah, sorry about that. There we go. Oh dear. I tell you, this internet streaming is going to be the death of me at some point along the line here. Right then, without further ado, let's get back to the music. So, please welcome back to the stage once more, Amanda Anne Platt.
Glad to be back. It was very cryptic. There was this in the private chat, all of a sudden Nick said, "I have lost you."
Yeah, I know.
I thought maybe he was like drifting into the abyss. And David, that was a beautiful beautiful song. It's been difficult to process a lot of these emotions, and I know I can't, I have a lot of trouble writing when I'm feeling things very strongly, so I admire you for tackling that and for doing it so masterfully. I'm just gonna go ahead and play a not a song about quarantine or coronavirus, although it's quarantine in a way, I guess. This is a song I wrote about somebody who just wants to go back and be, just tune everything out in the world and just live a life of very simple simplicity in the middle of nowhere. So I invite you all to come to Indiana with me on our virtual tour. This song is called Eden. Acres of Indiana farmland, Airstream trailer, living in the heartland, a little ways west of where the day is born. And I put 200,000 miles on this Japanese car. Mechanic says it's dying now, don't take it very far. But I love to go out driving and watch the sun melt on the corn. Yeah, we're living in the heartland, somewhere between the mountains and the shore. And at school the kids are about Christopher Columbus, the names of all his ships, and how to use a compass. And I wish that it could stop there. I wish there was a way to keep them young. 'Cause when I think about it now, it must have been all shaky-handed, delusions of grandeur and lines in the sand, and a look in his eye of a man who has been at sea too long. Trying to find his legs and afraid to admit it might be wrong. And it's what I don't know that makes this living easy. The more I learn, the more it brings me to my knees, and I say, please, let me back inside the garden. I won't eat anything that's fallen from that goddamn tree. 24 acres of Indiana farmland, used to be 100. But Grandpa lost a card game, and we moved back here from Boston, 'cause I lost my job, and this is where I'm from. And the kids seem pretty happy, they don't miss their dad too much. I can't answer all their questions, but they never lack for love. And that's what I tell my mother when she calls. I say, don't worry about us, 'cause we're living in the heartland, and we're learning how to let that be enough. And it's what I don't know that makes this living easy. The more I learn, the more it brings me to my knees, and I say, please, let me back inside the garden. I won't eat anything that's fallen from that goddamn tree. don't keep a TV, 'cause the news is always bad, and it teaches us to want all the things we'll never have. And there's always someone getting hurt, because someone else was feeling all let down. One of these nights I'm gonna go out to the crossroads. I see who's buying, and I tell him just to go on home. I look him in the eye and say, you don't scare me now. Not since the bottle took my baby, and the banker took my house. Yeah, we're living in the heartland. Surely somewhere here is where the heart is found. And it's what I don't know that makes this living easy. The more I learn, the more it brings me to my knees. And I say, please, let me back inside the garden. I won't eat anything that's falling. I won't touch anything that's falling from that goddamn tree.
Yeah. Woo.
Yes.
Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you.
Loving that.
That song combines two of my favorite things in songs, which is biblical references and mentioning lots of American place names.
Yeah.
It's something you're very blessed being American, because like there's something about British towns that just don't sound cool when you mention them in songs.
I have to say, I've tried to write a song using some British place. I guess they were Scottish place names, but
that's different.
it was very difficult though, because syllabically speaking, I couldn't. My American accent couldn't handle it.
Well, Americans struggle with pronunciations of like towns like Leicester and Edinburgh and places like that.
Now, Leicester, I actually used to live very close to Leicester Highway here in North Carolina. So Leicester I've got, but...
Was it spelt the way we spell it, with all the superfluous letters in it? Okay.
Yeah, many letters.
Nice.
All the letters. Oh, I love that. It's like so much to the song as well. It's such a journey, all the lyrics, and just like it just takes you. Yeah, it's great. It's really
Thank
you. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna try doing the cover now, if that's cool with everyone. I don't usually play covers because I can sort of never remember the words or. But this one, I don't know. Well, this artist especially kind of when he passed away this year or recently, John Prine. He's a huge inspiration to me, and yeah, I just love his songwriting and how sort of like playful it is, and the imagery, and just like he just kind of has a real innocent, pure way of describing things that's sort of deep and real. And yeah, I'd like to sort of, as well as dedicate it to him and his family and everything, I'd like to dedicate it to my daughter, Maisie, who also really loves him as well. And we, sadly she didn't get to see him, but we always listen to him around the house. So this one's for you, Lil Moo. And it's called Killing the Blues.
Leaves were falling just like embers in colors red and gold. They set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud. killing the blues. Now I'm guilty of something I hope you never do, because there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave you, to go out on my own and get what I need to. You want me to find what I've already had. Well, somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues.
Thanks.
Lovely.
Beautiful song.
Oh, no, it's such a great song.
Yeah.
Been like diving into his lyrics a lot more, just like, yeah, things that you sort of like. I love songs that you sort of feel like you know, but then when you sort of really like read it again, or just like, I don't know, let it sink into you, maybe at a different time in your life as well, kind of suddenly means something different. So yeah. It's the good ones, I guess, that do that.
Oh, it's me, is it? Okay.
It's you, David.
It's me. Well, I was the conversation with Amanda about American geographical locations put me in mind of this one, so I'm going to do this one because it was something that as a British person I struggled with for a while. Just it kind of felt like a little I don't know, disingenuous for me to be name dropping American cities and what have you. But I spent enough time in America that I felt like I'd paid my dues in that respect. So I think I earned the right to mention the places, and particularly the South, where I spent a truly miserable week touring, playing to absolutely nobody, and doing some severe damage to my mental health, and that's what this song is about. All right. So this, see if you can count how many American place names I rattle off in this one, including Carolina. So.
to make some money, 'cause I ain't got no shame. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Down to Carolina, through the pouring rain. Won't you pour a little poison onto my good name? Won't you pour a little poison onto my good name? Went out to make some money 'cause I got no shame. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Down to Carolina through the pouring rain. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Pour a little poison onto my good name. The rain came down and soaked my shoes. I'm just a whiny little English boy singing the blues. I got a head full of the problems that I ain't gonna fix when I'm staring at the walls inside the Motel 6, rolling into Georgia like a midnight train. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Maryland will never take me back again. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Rain keeps falling everywhere I go. I got nobody but the voices on my radio. Shake the dust of every sleeping hill selling town. I'll be crying like a loser when the sun goes down. It's all that I can do to try to get home sane. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Tonight another dozen, they'll be glad I came. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Yeah. Rain keeps falling everywhere I go. I got nobody but the voices on my radio. They play Sweet Home Alabama. They play Born to Run. They play 99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one. So I went out to make some money, 'cause I ain't got no shame. Pour a little poison onto my good name. Down to Carolina, through the pouring rain. Won't you pour a little poison onto my good name? Won't you pour a little poison onto my good name? Pour a little poison onto my good name. 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 Pour a little poison onto my good name.
Yes,
Thanks.
nice. I was also doing the backing vocals on that one. Down in Carolina.
Yes, always love a Carolina shout out.
Yeah.
That was kind of a South Carolina thing, so.
Oh, it's my turn.
It is, yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is so lovely. All right, well, I guess by my count, this is my last song. Is that correct? Not getting a affirmative or a negative, so I think it is my last song. Yes. So I do just want to say, this has been so lovely. It's been really great to David, I was not familiar with your music beforehand, and it's been such a pleasure. I'm certainly a fan now, and Michelle, it's great to play with you, and just great to be involved and to feel like we are doing something, whatever we can, as artists and performers. It's kind of the way I see it. It's sort of just this is what we can do, is just to keep trying to entertain. And certainly it's been a difficult time, very emotional, and I know a lot of people are just bored at home, and I know a lot of people are very sick and losing loved ones, and it's sort of that one of the strangest things about this situation is just the spectrum of experience that's going on right now. So I've been trying to end all of the live streams I do just to say, you know, please be responsible in this time. My family did lose somebody. My uncle Bruce Platt passed away last week from COVID-19, and it's, you know, it's real. This is real. This is happening. So please do, you know, just kind of keep towing the line for everybody. And I'm going to end with this song. It is an old song, and it's a bit of a lullaby and just kind of a reminder that everything does pass, hopefully. So yeah, this is I'm going to end with this one. It's called Irene.
Last night I dreamed that we were back down by the railroad track, smoking Marlboro cigarettes. We threw our shoes into the river, and our mothers called each other. They were wondering where the kids were, 'cause they woke up and we were gone. We were running down the parkway singing some old gypsy song. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Oh, I swear this world ain't as sad as the papers make it seem. And in the morning, well, I'll be fine. So if you're scared, darling, put your little hand in mine. And all the grown-ups standing in the other room, they were talking about money and what's happening on the news. But we were laughing about nothing. We were sitting in the kitchen drinking rum and eating dandelion soup, and it was true. We didn't give a damn that we could fill an ocean with the things we never knew. So good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. Well, I swear this world ain't as sad as the papers make it seem. In the morning, well, I'll be fine. So if you're scared, darling, put your little hand in mine. I was sleeping in the back of the bar with my head on Mama's shoulder and my Elvis playing cards, and all the old men, they were smoking and drinking. The band was playing, my daddy singing. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I swear this world ain't as sad as the papers make it seem. In the morning, well, I'll be fine. So if you're scared, darling, put your little hand in mine. Thank you.
Lovely.
That's really beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's coming to an end. Just wanted to say a few things, I guess. I wanted to say thanks to Green Note for making this sort of possible, and making it possible but with style as well. And sort of just like keeping it cool and just being like there totally for the musicians and making sure our sound is great. Thanks, Nick, for all that as well, and Patch. And yeah, you know, everyone do a little do it at home clap. And yeah, I just want to sort of say thanks to those guys. And yeah, if they got donations and stuff, to send it their way as well, so they can keep doing it as well, would be great. But yeah, I'm gonna sing this song for my last one, which is a new one. And just before all this kind of kicked off, I was recording a new album that was supposed to come out this year, and I've kind of just put it on pause because it just seems strange to even sort of think about anything like that at the moment. But the song is sort of, I'd like to say I'm going to end on a hopeful kind of note, but I don't know. It's kind of, for me, it's hopeful in the way of during. Ooh, hello.
You might want to mute my mic, Nick.
Oh, who is that? It's really cute.
Bring her in. She can sit with me. I'm not singing anymore.
Oh,
but mute me.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, this song kind of, for me, kind of staying with a sort of emotion is a big thing for me at the moment. I'm just trying to kind of, oh my god. Oh my god. And with this emotion, I'm just going to adore this little creature that just entered the room. Hello. Who is this? Is it a little boy?
Girl.
A girl. Oh, a little girl. Oh.
She's got her Merle Haggard shirt on.
Oh.
Mama tried.
Oh my god.
She's gonna eat my microphone.
Mama tried.
Scooby. Like, oh, that's really fun.
Oh, she's really cute. Nice. The smallest member of the crowd. Yeah, I like to sing this song. Sort of, as well as everything that's going on out there, I think it's kind of, yeah, it's sort of dark times, and we can kind of go in internally into our sort of selves quite a lot during this time, because you feel sort of scared in other ways to do anything else, really. So in a way it brings comfort to me in the sort of sense of staying with something that's, yeah. Here we go. Thanks everyone for your comments and just being really nice and sort of welcoming for my first online show. I was terrified about it, but feels alright, and it's actually quite nice to feel my heart kind of moving this fast. So the adrenaline rush, I kind of missed it. So thank you.
know it sounds funny, but there's this crash of a wave that catches up with me and the words on this page. A knot in my stomach and a lump in my throat breathes heavy on my body, making it harder to float. And yes, I keep this dull, aching pain that anchors my shoulders, feeds the need that I crave to be this burning reminder of the mistakes I have made. Moon, I won't need your promises to keep me safe at night. Sun, come find me when you're done shining. bring back the darkness so I can hide when I'm drowning. I'm drowning, yeah. I lay here surrounded by these four walls of nothingness inside of my mind, getting smaller and smaller. This space I'm sinking in, crushing on into my everything. And no, there's nowhere else in this silence to hide. It creeps up on in you like a creature of the night. I've been wrestling with the monster inside my veins, drinking louder and stronger, pulling me under her chains. Moon, I won't need your promises to keep me safe at night. Sun, come find me when you're done shining. Bring back the darkness so we can hide when we're drowning. I'm drowning. I'm
Thank you.
Oh, Michelle, I'm
Nice.
so excited for your new record.
Oh, thanks.
Me too.
Give it to me now.
Yeah.
Just for you guys, then.
Yeah.
We have a
Never mind
coronavirus
everyone
special
else.
release.
Nice, yeah. I will. I'll send you the link. Unfinished songs. Oh, thanks,
Cracking.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is it. Amanda, Michelle, a joy to share the virtual stage with you. And thanks to everyone at Green Note for putting this on and asking me to do it. You'd be surprised. People rarely ask me to get involved in anything. It's like I'm really difficult to work with or something.
He is. No.
The
I think
ego
I
on
loved
the
you. I
man.
think I loved you more after the tour that we did together. That's why I think, he's a grower. Well, yeah. Oh, gee.
Wow, yeah. But your first impressions are that bad, are they?
I know, I was so close to just ending this concert.
It was
being
gonna-
all right.
It was going to be so nice. Well, don't spoil it for Amanda. She might think I'm all right now. Hello. that is one. What's your little girl called?
Her name is Tuvi.
Tuvi.
Tuvi, yeah, like rhymes with movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so
Tuvi.
cute.
She just has to be involved.
Of course.
I love that about her.
Hopefully.
Have we
my
all got
3-year-old is asleep
daughters?
right now.
Yeah, we've all got
we all
girls.
have little
So that's
girls.
nice.
Yeah. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially
So
when they're
far.
asleep.
I'm a little afraid of having a teenager.
I know. My
I
daughter's
hear
12.
it's easy.
So, yeah. How is Martha, David?
Oh, she's great. Yeah, she's
miss her.
thriving. She's getting
Just send
bigger
me a
and her
pic.
hair's getting wider. And
Oh my
all
God,
sorts.
she has the best hair.
Yeah, she has pretty incredible hair. like an orange afro. It's bizarre. Don't know where it came from, but that's what she's got. All right, I'm gonna come over here for this one. So the idea was to end the show with a cover version, play someone else's song, and this is something that I do from time to time. And I mentioned on some kind of social media portal that I generally have a criteria of like, there are 3 reasons you should cover someone's song. One is that the original isn't very good for some reason or is somehow compromised. Number 2, it's a song no one's ever heard of, but it's just so incredibly good, like a 1 in a billion great song that the world needs to hear it. And the third one is it's a song that's great and everybody knows it, but there's some facet that hasn't really been accentuated and you can bring something out of it. And I was pretty happy with that. And it turns out there's a 4th reason, and that is that the original version was actually recorded by somebody who turned out to be a predatory paedophile and is now in jail, and you need to reclaim the song for the greater good. And I've since learned by doing this song that there's actually number 5, and that is a song that was already great, that doesn't need anything else bringing to it, but times have changed in such a way that if you play the song, it takes on a different meaning, and so that's why I'm going to do this one. Okay, thank you very much, and good night. On the road again, I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places I have never been, seeing things that I may never see again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway, and we're the best of friends, and insisting that the world keeps turning our way. Oh, and our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies we go down the highway, and we're the best of friends, and insisting that the world keeps turning our way. Oh, 'cause our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Yeah, I can't wait to get on the road again.
Yay! Oh, it's such a great way to end it. And yes, I know it's something about the road. Yeah, exactly that. It's great. It's really cool.
You hate it when you're on it, but you miss it when it's not there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
It is, is playing with. I really realized that I miss playing with people, like playing with musicians. Like it's a huge one for me. And it's like you feed off someone, so much, and even in the crowd as well. You just feed off so much with gigs as well.
Yeah.
It's
I
such
always
a
like to choose someone in the audience to like eyeball and victimize, and I can't do it in this.
It's usually me. I feel very uncomfortable when you do that. So I was going to tell you.
It's funny to not have seen people. I haven't, seen the guys in my band, and we just did an a cappella thing that we put on our Facebook page, and so I saw my bass player Rick Cooper. He has a beard now.
Oh gosh, he's got a coronavirus beard.
I was like, oh,
it's a new kind of mask that's going on out there. Grow your own mask.
Grow your own mask. It's like a chia pet.
I'm working on a Corona belly.
Yes. Oh.
Ah, beautiful.
So yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous evening once again. Thank you so much, all of you guys. It was just really, really, really lovely just to have you all here, all four of you here. It's been another wonderful evening here at Virtual Green Note. I learn stuff. We're learning stuff all the time. This is our fifth one in. I've definitely learned something this evening, which is when your system kicks you out, your mics are still live even when the system tells you they aren't, and that you can't see the VT running. And the third thing I've learned is people staring really intently at webcams could either be we're staring and concentrating, or oh dear, what's going on? I'm not going to move. This is all too frightening. There's a very fine line in the expressions, I've noticed. So, but there we go. It
is a whole learning game, isn't it? It's just like a whole other experience, which is kind of cool in a way, because it's what we like. I like doing that as a musician as well, is learning different kind of things about what we do. So that's how I've kind of tried to sell myself into doing this. I'm learning. I'm growing. It's benefiting me.
Yeah,
it's a new skill.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's odd, but I like it in a weird way. It's sort of even the, shall we say, the butt tightening moments where it all seems to be falling over. It's certainly building character, as my mum would have said many years ago. Builds character, get on with it.
That's true.
Right, so what I have found out through a vast amount of WhatsApping from all of us behind the scenes as things were starting to go a little bit pear, was that I probably talked over slightly the important bit of Imi and Risa's video. So just to say, if you didn't hear it or if you don't know, obviously we're not ticketing for these events, but we are asking for donations. There is a PayPal link. Somebody did mention that it wasn't working, but we have checked and money is coming in. So do have a look. You'll find it in the chat and also in the events page, both on YouTube and on Facebook. There's a link in the description. Follow that and you'll get to us. If you can't use PayPal, if you don't like it, mail us, mail at greennote.co.uk, and we'll find a way of getting some money out of you. I know certainly Michelle's talked about what's going on with her. So just quickly, Amanda, are you doing anything, any streaming coming up, or any projects that albums you're going to be releasing sort of through this period that people can latch onto?
Well, that would be really great. Definitely I'll be doing some more streams off of our Facebook page, which is sort of just the way that I've learned how to do it. I might look into this StreamYard thing. Oh, bless you.
Bless you.
But we've been talking about maybe trying to record some new songs, virtually with each other. So stay tuned for that.
Okay, beautiful. And yourself, David, have you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm actually playing the Royal Albert Hall
beautiful.
Virtually.
Excellent.
On the 14th of May.
Okay.
On their web online thing. It's kind of cheeky actually, because they asked me to play the Royal Albert Hall when the damn place is shut. So I expect them to be forthcoming with a proper invitation when they reopen again. Yeah, so I'm doing that, and the whole time I'm actually writing a lot, recording, and I'm just booting things onto Bandcamp whenever the feeling takes me, just to try and keep people full of the joys of my own particular spring.
Excellent.
That needs to be an album title. I mean, full of the joys of my particular spring.
That would be one of my shorter album titles.
Maybe we could call the country record that. What do you reckon? We're planning to do a country album at some point. You know, maybe.
We are.
Yeah, we're writing it. Maybe Amanda, you could join our band.
I would love that.
But by the time we get around to it, I think Tuvi could be in the band as well.
I think maybe so.
Exactly.
She's dying for it.
That's true.
That's the wave of the future. You won't actually have ever been in the same room as people you're in a band with. It's just, you know.
God.
All the
Maybe
borders
bands will
will
last
fall.
longer that way.
Okay.
We should still have to spend 8 hours together in a virtual van.
Yes, exactly.
That'll be the bonding experience, the virtual van.
God. That would be amazing. I need to do that.
Right then. What I'm gonna, for those of you who wish to, we're drawing to an end now. For those of you who are watching who wish to, there is going to be a post-show meetup through Zoom. On your screen now, you will find the Zoom meeting code. So I'll give you a couple of minutes just to jot that down. The artists will be joining us. It's going to be sort of a Q&A. As I said at the top of the broadcast, you can have a chat to them, you can have a chat to each other and have a chat to us. And we are going to be back on Wednesday, again, 8 o'clock UK time, with another 3 great singer-songwriters who have graced the Green Note stage in the past few years. All the details are on the Facebook page and on YouTube page and on the website. Do subscribe if you're on YouTube and click the little bell so you can get some notifications of what's coming up and what we're doing. Same is true for the Facebook. For the I keep calling it the Facebook. I have no idea why. Anyway, so I hope that's been enough waffle to give everybody just enough time to grab that Zoom code. I'll give you one more minute. I would like to just say a big shout out. There are 2 of the engineers from Green Note here running the show, myself and my colleague Patch, who's sort of stuck in the background covering up for me when I goof and is doing all of the social media and all of the stuff that you see flying up on the screen. So a big thank you to Patch there. We will be with you again on Wednesday. So once again, thank you very much, everybody. Do join us in the Zoom meetup and we will see you Wednesday. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks a lot.